You spend hours every week in meetings where nothing gets decided, yet your calendar keeps filling up with more. Meet Chimp, Tuesday morning, 11 a.m. The notification appears. He attends 8 meetings per week, sometimes 12, each one scheduled during the exact hours he's supposed to be working. Last week, he finished 3 major projects, met every deadline. This week, his calendar looks like Tetris, every slot filled. 9 a.m., status meeting, to discuss what everyone's working on. Noon, alignment meeting, about the status meeting. 3 p.m., brainstorm meeting, to prepare for next week's status meeting. 8 p.m., finally alone. Finally time for actual work. Every day, the same loop, running but going nowhere. Wednesday, same meetings, different day. Thursday, same agenda, same updates. Friday, only 4 meetings scheduled. Almost feels manageable. Then 3 unscheduled meetings appear. No calendar invite, just direct messages asking if he's free right now. By Friday evening, none of his actual work is done. He wonders how it's possible to be this busy and accomplish nothing. Monday morning, management announces a new efficiency initiative. To improve productivity, they're adding more meetings for alignment. Week 1, new daily stand-up meeting to ensure everyone knows what everyone else is doing. Each person reports they're too busy to get work done, mostly because of meetings. Week 2, they add a weekly meeting to discuss why there are too many meetings. His calendar now has 10 meetings per week. The solution made it worse. But here's where it gets worse. The new meetings don't discuss the important projects. They spend 45 minutes debating the office coffee budget. The critical project with the deadline tomorrow gets 2.5 minutes. Half of all meetings now happen between 9 and 11, 1 and 3, the exact hours when his brain actually works. Between meetings, he gets 2-minute windows to work. Then, another notification. Every morning starts the same. 15 minutes to prepare for a meeting that could have been an email. During meetings, 92% of people admit they're multitasking, doing other work because the meeting doesn't matter. So the real work happens after 8 p.m. Meetings after 8 are up 16% year over year. He's running faster than ever, working longer hours, attending more meetings, and somehow producing less than he did when he had half as many. This is called Parkinson's law of triviality, the observation that people spend vastly more time on trivial issues than important ones. In 1957, a historian named Parkinson described a committee meeting to approve plans for a nuclear power plant. The 10 million pound reactor was approved in 2.5 minutes. Nobody understood it, so nobody questioned it. Then they discussed the 350 pound bike shed for employee bicycles. 45 minutes of debate. Wood or aluminum? What color? Where to put it? Because everyone understands a bike shed, nobody understands a nuclear reactor. The simpler something is, the more people have opinions about it, and everyone wants to contribute something. Nobody asks questions about the complex stuff. They don't want to look stupid. But when the topic is simple, everyone jumps in. They finally have something they can understand and comment on. Only 37% of meetings have an agenda, so conversations drift toward whatever people can grasp. And here's the disturbing part. The trivial discussions feel productive. Everyone walks away feeling like they contributed. They had opinions. They were heard. The critical decision that actually required expertise got 2 minutes and no resolution. Executives say 67% of meetings are failures. Only 37% result in an actual decision. 52% of people lose attention in the first 30 minutes. 57% of meetings are ad hoc, no calendar invite, just someone asking if you're free right now. When meetings don't solve problems, the solution is always more meetings. 1 in 10 meetings exists solely to plan another meeting. Each meeting spawns 3 more: prep meetings, follow-up meetings, meetings about what was discussed. Most meetings could have been an email, but emails don't let people feel important because meetings signal status. The more meetings you have, the more important you must be.
In modern offices, busy became a badge of honor. A packed calendar proves you matter. So they optimized for looking busy instead of being productive. And meetings are the perfect tool for that. And if your calendar is full of meetings, nobody can give you actual work. It's the perfect defense. In a meeting, nobody is individually responsible. Decisions get diffused across the group. So why does this keep happening? Everyone knows meetings are broken. Companies announce no meeting Fridays, no meeting Wednesdays, meeting-free afternoons. Then one urgent meeting appears on Friday. Just this once. 8 weeks later, Friday has 7 meetings. No meeting Friday quietly died. Here's what's really happening. Meetings exist because they serve the people who call them, not the people who attend them. Calling a meeting costs the organizer nothing. One click, no effort. But it costs attendees everything. 8 people, 1 hour. 8 hours of collective time vanished. One weekly meeting with 8 people consumes 40 work hours per week. An entire person's week. Every week. Forever. The person calling the meeting gets to externalize their work. Why spend 20 minutes writing a clear email when you can make 8 people spend an hour listening to you figure it out live? Meetings let people control information flow. If you're the one who knows things, people need to come to your meeting. And meetings create visible proof of work. You can't see someone thinking, but you can see them in 8 meetings. Nobody thinks about the cost. A 1-hour meeting with 10 people at average knowledge worker salaries cost about $1,000. Make it a weekly recurring meeting, and that's $52,000 per year for one meeting series. Multiply across all the recurring meetings, and employees spend 31 hours per month in unproductive meetings. But the people who could cancel meetings are the same people who benefit from calling them. So the system perpetuates itself. And declining a meeting signals you're not a team player, not collaborative, not engaged. So everyone keeps running. More meetings to solve the meeting problem. Faster on the wheel, but going nowhere. After enough pointless meetings, people stop expecting them to accomplish anything. They just show up and endure it. Another meeting invite arrives. He doesn't even read it anymore, just clicks accept. Nothing went wrong. This is the system working exactly as designed. Meetings exist to serve the people who call them, and those people have no incentive to stop. 3 months later, a new employee arrives, optimistic, ready to do great work. Week 1. They show him the recurring meetings, daily stand-up, weekly sync, bi-weekly review. Week 2. They add him to project meetings, stakeholder alignments, cross-functional syncs. Week 4. His calendar looks exactly like everyone else's. No gaps, no focus time. The pattern repeats. Different person, same wheel. He tries to start actual work. Then a meeting notification. Another one. In his 3rd meeting, they spend 35 minutes debating coffee brands. He thinks this must be unusual. Next meeting, they debate the meeting room temperature for 40 minutes. The product launch decision gets 5. 8 p.m. Everyone else has left. He's finally alone, finally working. That's when he realizes, this is normal here. This is how work works. 3 months in, he looks exactly like everyone else. The optimism is gone. He's learned to multitask in meetings, work on other things while pretending to listen, just like everyone else.
And the wheel keeps spinning. Different people, same pattern.
Across every floor, every department, every company, the same meetings happening right now. The meetings don't waste time despite everyone knowing they're broken. They waste time because that's what they're designed to do. A system that makes the people who call them feel important, look busy, and avoid accountability, while the people who attend them lose their peak hours, their focus, and their ability to do actual work. But if you want to know how senior people protect their own calendars while filling yours, there's one tactic they all use but never tell you about. Every meeting request has an attendee status, required or optional. Senior people mark themselves optional. Show up if convenient, skip if not. No explanation needed, no consequences. Your boss does this to your meetings. Your skip level does it. The people calling the meetings do it to other people's meetings. They just never mentioned you're allowed to do it too. The meetings will continue. The wheel keeps spinning. But at least now you know how they're getting off it while keeping you on.